Yes, yes, yes. Come on in. Yes. Um, um, Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations. I didn't want to make this too long because I know when I start going in, I start going in, and I was kind of multitasking when this hit me. So this was not a prepared live, as you can see. I hadn't really planned on going on again, but I did. When the Bible study hits me, I'm going to go with it, especially if it tells me to put the knowledge out. So sources and put this knowledge out. So greetings and salutations to the bloodlines. Greetings and salutations. Yes, yes. Is rain man-made law or natural or organ realm to the law, natural law? Um, I don't think it is. As a matter of fact, I know it's not normal. I spoke previously about remembering when I was a little girl that the rainbows used to mist us. Mist, I-M-I-S-T, mist. When the rainbows would come out, they would mist us. And it would be this light, like better than sprinkle, better than a rain. It would be like this light, beautiful mist just coming all over you, you know. And that was amazing. And so to be able to hold on to that part of myself, to understand that that was a natural occurrence that actually did happen. I'm aware that some of my viewers are younger than me and some are older than me. Maybe they remember this, maybe they didn't experience this, maybe I don't know. But I know for sure that rainbows misted us. If you came out under a rainbow and it was that kind of day, you would receive this beautiful mist from the rainbow. Now, the reason why I say rain is not natural law is because whether it rains or not, the organ nutrients that the great mother grows for us, burdock, Queen's Anne's lace, grapes, all of those things come up naturally, whether it rains or not. Did you ever notice that? But when there's a drought, a lack of rain, man-made agricultural human crops do not come up, and therefore they need to be watered. I ain't never went out ever that I remember when we was growing grapes when I was little to water the grapes. Wild growing grapes, we just didn't do that. I remember I don't remember ever watering anything. We had a peppermint tree, peppermint bush that grew. We didn't water it. Everything that we ate off the fence out in the wild, we never watered. Organ nutrients from the great mother is stronger and more powerful and will help put you in your proper place. For all of y'all running around talking about you want your superpowers, you want this, you want that. But are you fueling your mind, body, and soul with what you need to regain those superpowers? And that's what I mean by organ versus organic. They starve when there's no rain. They starve when their crops totally dried the fuck up. They have nothing without that rain. So I used to wonder why we as children would say, rain, rain, go away, come back another day. That's not European. That's organic law. That's organ law saying we don't want this. We don't need rain. We don't need rain. And we don't want rain. And we knew it as children because we would sing it. And the adults sing it to us. Why was someone singing to us, rain, rain, go away? because we let the rain replace the rainbow mist. Come on, people. When I say we gonna do Bible study, I mean we gonna do Bible study. Is rain a natural law occurrence, or is it man-made law to help keep them on this realm? Go to that Bible and read it again. When I say we Genesis 1, I mean that. They Genesis 2. My last Bible study, they needed rain in Eden, that private den where he was cultivating Adam and Eve, that warrior lined against us. Pay attention. Read your Bible again. Is rain a natural law occurrence? See, that's what's going to fuck you up. That's what's going to fuck you up in your mind. Because when you plant your crops, you always hope for what? Rain. But if you're a natural herbalist and you're authentic to the realm, you realize when you look around, burdock grows, it don't need rain. All the stuff that their food grows in the drought, our stuff don't go in the drought. I wonder why. But I don't, because I know the answer. Because we natural law, baby. I'm organ. They're organic mimics. Catch a clue. So let's go into this Bible real quick, because like I said, I didn't want to keep it that long. And let's go to the beginning, Genesis. I love Genesis. That alone just be slapping their asses around. That's why I told y'all, don't accept that Jesus contract. It ain't real. It ain't real. That's all them. It's the one. I'm the one. I'm the only one. I'm the biggest, baddest one. No, baby, you're not. No, baby, you're not. Everybody has something fantastic about them. It's just been dumbed out of us through this system. That's all. That's it. So I'm going to put something new. You try this one. Y'all like, subscribe, and share. Please do like, subscribe, and share this information. If it's hitting you, it's floating on you, hit it up. So yeah, they go into decline. They have what's called dust bowl. So while I'm up here, let's get to it because I don't want to be too long. We about to go through this. Dust bowls. Let's go to definitions. Yep, we gonna keep this moving. I don't want it to take. We could pop this up real quick. Presents. Yes. Because we need to start being aware. We're up here teaching a lot. We're teaching a lot of stuff, but our people really aware of what's being taught to them and why it's being taught to you. So this agricultural push that we've been going through, it's real, but it's always sustainable agriculture for them. So today, even though we're going to be doing Bible study, we're going to be talking about this food because we see that the system is collapsing. Now, when we talk about the magic of being Amalek and indigenous to the ram, this is the magic that I am speaking of, the reality that you actually live in. Not the reality they give you on TV. No. The reality of what your body, your mind, body, and soul needs. So is rain a natural occurrence? No, it is not. It is through their corporate entity. So let's go to Genesis 1:11. Then God said, let the land produce vegetation. So when you create a nursery in the realm for your baby can't cook and clean and do all those things, right? You have to make sure that what they need is provided for them. So our realm produces for us. It produces goldenrod, burdock, wild grapes, It produces all type of food for us that does not ever have to be planted. And that's what makes you the chosen. Not because something is going to come out of the sky and reap you. No. You're chosen because everything on this realm is for you. You are causality. And I'm going to keep telling you, we are causality. We are the reason for anything being here. But we have to remember, let's put ourselves back together with this factual knowledge. Now, the reason why we are not seeing rainbows is because we have blocked our contract with them, because we have been giving this fraudulent contract called rain, which is to help sustain agricultural, corporate agriculture, food. And it's genetically modified. It's chemera food. I've gone through that before. The people are connected. Humans share genetic codes with their genetic DNA sequence with almost every other species on the realm but us. But us. So they need rain to cultivate it. Otherwise, it dries out because the great mother produces with or without the rain. Can you hear me now? That's why they make us weed before the rain, so that what they call weeds, our organ nutrient foods, won't get that rain, because it is still, even though the rain ain't really for the great mother, she'll still suck it all up. So they do the weeding before the big rains, so that their man-made, lawful made food can get the nutrients of the rain. Okay, so if you're not a farmer, you might not understand what I'm talking about. Some herbalists may understand if they grow their own herbs or do it. But if you grow a pot something, you should be able to grasp this. I'm not talking in great big words like that. So let's get to it. So yeah, she produces. And I'll tell you why, because as long as we walk barefoot on her, our bodies tell her what we need. So she's going to produce it. That's why they gave us the Roundup and said, oh, you people, you're so good at this landscaping and all of that. So they gave us Roundup to kill our own organ nutrient foods. We don't want to do that anymore because the collapse is coming. That's why they've always been acid raining us and doing all these other things to us. Okay, so we have to be aware that we are causality. We are the reason for being, and your food grows whether it rains or not. So, for the new millennium, the reason why I came on is because, did you see the sun doing its due, and can you feel it? Because that inner man, whoa, baby, whoa. Okay, so the reason why I'm doing this live is because the sun is full blast, baby. That means droughts are about to happen. That means they're going to clamp down on their food. The prices are going to go up. And this is why they wanted to introduce the 3D printing, because they know that their man-made food, lawful food, cows, chickens, a lot of stuff is going to suffer under the sun, under the new sun. So they had to start introducing the 3D printed food. Please be careful. Please be careful, because they never tell us when they're going to put that stuff in our communities. It's just in there. And you know that we don't own our supermarkets. Arabs and Asians own the markets. And yeah, here in the city where we live in Detroit. So you know they don't care about us. You know they don't care about us. Watch your food, people. The sun is about to start it's going to be another part of the Exodus. It's going to separate those who really belong here and those who don't belong here. You'll see it. So my people, aka Black people, aka indigenous people, be prepared to start eating the organ nutrient food, because you're going to suffer if you continue to try to hold on to too many of these man-made chimera foods, because they about to switch it so they can survive. and what they got to do to their food, you don't want that in your body. That's all I can say. You don't want that in your body. What they about to do to their food so that they can survive here, you don't want that in your food. So in terms of the let's try this one. In terms of their food, and go to your Bible, like I said, let the land produce. All you got to do is pay attention to the realm. What does the land produce for us? That does not have to be planted under man's corporate entity, of corporate agriculture entity. The line of Cain. We didn't talked about this. It's a poisonous thing. Agriculture, they are changing the food too fast now. They really flipping it out. So it's time. I was just out here eating, what's that, horehound? Plantain. I just did some weeding and put up some big, beautiful dandelions, some dandelion roots. So yeah, you gotta get into it. So Genesis 1:11. Then God said, let the land produce vegetation, seed bearing. What have they done? Removed the seed from the agriculture. So now they're forcing the great mother to produce fruit with no seeds, and they're forcing the children of the great mother goddesses to produce uh, seeds that have no fruit, fibroid, fibroid tumors, those things that look like babies. Sometimes women look around, walking around, even men walking around with fibroid tumors in them with no babies. No babies, y'all. Pay attention. Pay attention, yes. So let's keep going. Seed bearing plants and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds, and it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seed according to their kind, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good, and there was evening, and then there was morning. As I said, evening is a separate celestial entity from morning. Ain't no such thing as 24 hours in a day. Once you cannot see this daylight, it's over. Day is gone. There is no Sunday night. So yeah, we gotta. That's the re-education. So let's go to Genesis 2 for Adam and Eve, corporate food, corporate organic food. So okay, so I'm gonna read two parts of this. Genesis 2:5. And no shrub of the field had yet appeared on earth, and no plant of the field had yet sprung up. What field? Eden. Yeah, that hiding spot that Adam and Eve was in was a field specifically set aside for Eden. And this is why Bible study is important for my people, so we can understand what we really read. Yes, welcome on, come on in. This is Bible study with the matriarch. Yes, Eden what ain't what you think it, what you thought it was. Where's my definitions? Oh no, I ain't even got to flip through too many notes. I got my Bible and my dictionary, A, B, C, D. Let's go to den. Yeah, I'll be relaxed up in here, I know. Den. Yep, get your dictionaries out, because I'm not going to be having all these whatchamacallit. That's a lot of work. And y'all don't like to always show appreciation. So yeah, we're going to study. We're going to study the old school way. Pull out your books. Pull out your manuals. Then Middle English, Old English. Not Latin for sure. Because English is not ancient, except in the fact it's a derivative of English. It's just, Latin. It's just been messed with. So then, a layer of a wild and usually predatory animal, a hollow or cavern used as a hideout. So they were in a field that had been cultivated into a den just for them. Okay? That's where they were. So Dust Bowl. Let's read Dust Bowl. Hold on. An area of land where vegetation has been lost and soil reduced to dust and eroded, especially as a consequence of drought and unsuitable farming practices. Now, you know, when we be farming, our soil is called what? Black gold, because we got a connection to the realm that they could never have. So, not only were they using unsuitable farming practices like what? Adding fucking soil to the shit to the soil. Okay. Okay. Y'all, corporate entity food got you eating shit. Unsuitable farming practices. This is Dust Bowl. This occurred during the 19s, 20s, and 30s, which is why one of the reasons why the Great Collapse happened. And the consequences of drought. What kind of drought? I wouldn't say it was just a rain drought. I'd say that was a nigga drought too. Y'all thought y'all could handle that after y'all didn't pay us, after y'all got rid of us, after y'all used us and abused us. Oh yeah. Dust Bowl is what's about to happen again to these asses. So, indigenous women and men, indigenous women and indigenous woman, get it together. Unseduce that tongue. You want to survive? Unseduce that tongue, because there ain't gonna be shit out here for you but what the great mother got. This is her realm, and she about to show who the real God is. Huh? That's what's about to happen. It's happening now. So let's be aware that rain is not a natural occurrence. You have to get back into your agreement with the rainbow. And I would rather have the mist from the rainbow than rain, because every time they let it rain or make it rain, the temperature drops. The trash is something about their rain is unnatural. I want my rainbow mist. So greetings and salutations to the bloodline. This is Salima. You can definitely find me here on YouTube at Salima Ellis. You can always find me on Facebook at Salima Ellis. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. And you can always find me on Facebook at my school page, Universal Mind School of Evolution. That's on Facebook, Universal Mind School of Evolution. So we could go deeper into this, but I think I've given you enough to, go study. Go study around. So, like I said, they were in a den, in a field set aside for them. Okay, so let's finish this. 5. And no shrub of the field had yet appeared on earth, and no plant of the field had yet sprung up, for the Lord had not sent rain on earth, and there was no man to work the ground. Mm. So this is how you know man is not natural. It never once said that he raised this man from baby. He just put him in the field and put him to work. This it never said once that he raised this man, that he fostered him, that he cared for him. He put him in the field and put him straight to work. That means, was he a full adult? You see what I'm saying? He said, take your ass to work. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Genesis 2:7, the Lord formed the man from the dust of the ground and breathed life into his lungs, and the man became a living being. And the Lord took the man and put him in the garden of Eden to work it and take care of the garden. Not for the garden to take care of man, but for the man to take care of the garden. Greetings and salutations, Goddess Faye. How are you today? Yes, yes, this hit me cold. So I said, let me go live right now and let's get this out. The source is like, look, our people need to be aware of the reality. And this is what I'm saying. When you move from three-dimensional to fourth dimensional, I'm only fourth dimensional because I can pay attention and see the realm in the reality. We still don't want to see this realm and the reality that the matrix is only anchored on top of our stuff. So this is me breaking some of the some of the cognitive dissonance. Greetings and salutations, enemies public. It's so good to see and hear from all of you. So yes, this is a presentation called Is Rain a Natural Law Occurrence? No, it is not. I'm going to go over just a couple of things before I close out, because like I said, I didn't want this to be too long. Hey baby, how you doing? You still chewing? Okay. So, like I said, we always sang as children and adults. Rain, rain, go away, come back another day. Why? Because rain is not a natural law occurrence. The only people that had a problem with that song are farmers. Farmers grow food; they till the soil, whereas organic, organ to the realm, natural to the realm. We don't have to till the soil. Our food, organ food, comes up from the great mother. No tilling, no anything. You can walk up and eat burdock. You can walk up and eat dandelion. You can walk up and eat horsehound. Horehound. You see what I'm saying? These are things that you can just naturally go out and do and not be hungry, not starve. There's fruit out here for us. I remember always being grapes being available, limes be. I mean, these are the things that I never saw planted that we were throwing down on as children. Okay, and like I said, the reason why the rainbows have not been as evident as they should be is because the agriculturalists broke the contract. They helped us break the contract with rain. I mean, with the rainbow. Because you're supposed to be getting misted from the rainbow. And be careful, anything they cut in half. Remember, when they cut these words in half, that means they fucked with the system in some way, the natural law system. So we've gone from getting misted by a rainbow to getting rain. Rain that they charge us for falling from out of the sky, mind you. Because here in the city, our water sewage department charges us for when the sewers overflow, we get charged for it. And that's a natural occurrence. Rain is a natural occurrence, but your sewage isn't. Your capacity to catch the rain isn't a natural occurrence. So we get charged for unnatural occurrences, but they'll blame it on the natural occurrence. You see what I'm saying? So when the drought comes, and this is the reason, like I said, if you see no sun, go to the NOAA. the National Oceanic Atmospheric Agency. They've been banging for the last 3 days while the satellites pumping out the information from the suns is having the solar storms. So now they're worried. They've got that plan because at the same time the volcanoes in Iceland is happening. So all these geological structures they were claiming were real forms and real to take away, the sun is showing that out. The sun is shutting it all down. You can see it for yourself. But like I said, I've been trying to use my earthquake tracker, but they have not allowed me to use my earthquake tracker because this earthquake's happening all over the place. So they did put earthquake tracker up here on YouTube. So check out the NOAA, National Oceanic Atmospheric Agency. They're up, and so is the earthquake tracker. They are live on YouTube. Something big is going down, so check it out. And this is why Source told me to come up here to help you understand that the agriculture of man is going to fall. And all they're going to have for you is junk food junkie. That's it. If your family is bad health now, it's going to really decline if they continue to eat the man-made food. So at some point, the goddess just been waiting on us. She ain't got nothing better to do. She been following her cycle. She following her natural law. We're the ones who are not natural law. So yes, yeah. Whoever this entity is, he created the rain to save his corporate. So Cain and them, they all need rain. We don't need rain. We don't. We really don't. The only thing that makes you believe you need rain is the fear and the dumbing down education. Like I said, you have their visual literacy of how to use our realm the way they want you to use it, the way they need you to use it so they can survive on it. That is not real, people. So this is Source. This is the great guidance coming out to let you know it's banging, it's on and popping. The sun. Rain, rain, go away, come back another day. I had to drink lemon balm for that. I really did. So burdock is a natural occurrence. All these herbs that they telling you are herbs and weeds are really your organ nutrient food. You're going to have to return it. You're going to starve to death or go to cannibalism like those beings. Mm. Ick. Yeah, because organ causality will always happen. Causality will always be fed. You just spoiled about what you want to be fed, and that's what will spoil you. You gotta decolonize that tongue if you want to survive. What's about to happen, people? So when I said the Exodus was coming in 20 this year, I meant that. Yes, big guy. Yes, I'm on live. You can't help it. So yeah, this is part of the Exodus, and I'm loving all of this that's coming out. We got the block party. Please continue to block these fake ass celebrities. They ain't never meant you no good. Will never mean you no good. Anybody that's still trying to get in the game after 2024 and everything is being revealed, don't mess with them. You know what they want. They want what Satan got. Uh, they show me to your orange leader. Just got found guilty on all counts. Only the law's gonna be like, which way do we go? Which way do we vote? Which way do we go? Sit your ass at home on the couch. I'm loving this. So yeah, it's called coming to fruition. And I'm going back to my tent. Yes, yes. Cause oh baby, that's my boycott. No rent free, no taxes. So yes, speaking of donations, I need a new compost toilet. The goddess, I would very much Very much appreciate a beautiful compost toilet for my tent until I get my tiny house finished because it's coming, baby. The natural realm is coming. I'm loving it. So, yes, greetings and salutations. Gratitude for everybody that came on in. Love the knowledge, like the knowledge, subscribe to the knowledge, share the knowledge. And as my new saying goes, my words are worth more than my weight in gold. Hit that cash app, Selena Ellis. I love y'all. Do your thing. Get your Bible study together. Go over my previous videos. Tie it together. Because it's all, I got it. And we'll probably do a little bit more herb. Because herbalism has to be thrown into your Bible study. If you're part of the natural realm. You see, so those are the things that's coming next. So, like I said, I didn't want to make this too long, but yeah, think about it. Rain is not a natural occurrence, it's for their agriculture. Our organ nutrients grow whether it rain or don't rain. And the great mother about to prove it to you. And so is that beaming that sun out there having. You see, they put them clouds up there today. You see, they put them clouds up there today. That sun was kicking them. I love it. I love it. Let their crops die and shrivel up. Yes, get off. That's one of the reasons why they still here, because the great Orient, like I said, she been allowing them. And now she done put out the call. I don't want this on my realm no more. What you gonna do if it don't rain? I bet we'll still eat. I know we'll still eat. I ain't even got a bet because I'm not a betting woman. I know. I live in Oregon truth. I know we'll still eat whether it rain or not. Let that sun come on through. Rain, go away. Don't come back no more days, because I'll jump my ass in the river, lake, or stream and wash up. I have no problems with that. I am straight organic, authentically organic. Oregon all day. These organic beans, but they about to show you. Yeah, because it's going to be oozing out today. Because I'm still going through it too. I ain't going to be fronting. I'm still purging, which is why you hear me stifle a lot. That ain't, that's that pus coming out. I've got 50 years worth of poisoning coming out of me. And I put myself on a agreement with my body. We gonna permanently purge. You don't want to hear it, go somewhere else, because I got to get it out. They ain't playing the time. They ain't on our timeline. We on theirs. The great mother is immortal. She gonna keep doing this whether I'm here, when I'm gone, and for the next ones. She got time. I just gotta mind my black ass business and get over there and listen to her and do what she tell me to do, which is eat my organ nutrients. Mm-hmm. So yeah, this was our Bible study for today. When we talk about Adam and Eve and these people, you got to realize this is the line of Adam and Eve. Let me make it clear to you. This is Adam and Eve, the beast out of the earth. Then I saw another beast coming out of the earth. He had, Revelations 13:11, the beast out of the earth. Then I saw another beast coming out of the earth. He had two horns like a lamb, but he spoke like a dragon. You know what speak like a dragon mean? That means he had a weapon to make you fall in line. He had a weapon to force you to fall in line. He exercised all the authority of the first beast on his behalf and made the earth and its inhabitants worship the first beast. Who they been worshiping? Religion. Some man-made religion. Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Jehovah Witness, I don't care what you call it. This is Adam and Eve, right? Adam and Eve created this religion, right? Because all of the kings and queens of the realm claim that they come from the land of the lineage of Adam and Eve, that this is the rightful line, right? So they're the heirs to this line, right? And don't the popes, all of all they little popes and knights and bishops, don't they claim to be from that they got the word of God from Adam and Eve because they're part of this corrupt ass line? Okay, let's keep going, Adam and Eve lovers. He exercised all the authority of the first beast on his behalf and made the earth and its inhabitants worship the first beast, whose fatal wound had been healed. And he performed great miraculous signs. What great miraculous signs have this motherfucker ever, besides murder? Destruction is a great and miraculous sign, all right, but it is not one to be praised. He is not to be elevated and lifted above because that's all they do. They have murdered everything they touch, they murder. And do you know these ignorant fuckers want to put an article out about the whales and say the killer whales are just destroying the boats because they bored? No, get the fuck out my house with this shit. I told you, everybody got a fight in the game. Everybody got some teeth in this fight. Causing fire to come down from heaven to earth in full view of men, which is ain't nothing but these rockets that don't go nowhere. They just go up and come right back down. That ain't nothing. That is nothing. Because of the signs he was given power to do on behalf of the first beast, he deceived the inhabitants of the earth. He ordered them to set up an image in honor of the beast who was wounded by the sword and yet lived. So this beast was wounded by the sword, the woman and the dragon, because like I said, he was wounded, right? He came here angry, hurt. That's Revelations 12. This was the first beast wounded by the sword, not Jesus. This was the first beast. And the first beast had them set up the idol of idolatry of Jesus Christ. Because ain't nobody been worshiping nothing but this Jesus. Even the Muslims don't have a man to follow. They don't have nothing. You see a star and a flag, but that's usually on the wall. And they do have a Quran like a Bible. But only Christians been walking around holding a man on a cross. Sick. That's sick. The Great Mother gene and the Eve gene is two very different. We are two separate species. That's right, Goddess. You got that right. We are definitely two different species. So y'all don't want to admit that Adam is the B side of the earth. Because y'all so busy trying to hold on and be part of this corrupt line. Because it's corrupt. Adam is the B side of the earth. And you with your own eyes, you can't follow up in between. You don't understand that's the line of Adam, that every king and queen and every bishop and every pope that says that they come from God, that this is the God. And they all they help create this. And guess what? They were Moors. Because of the signs he was given power to do on behalf of the first beast, he deceived the inhabitants of the earth. He ordered him to set up an image in honor of the beast who was wounded by the sword and yet lived. He was given power to breathe life, to give breath to the image of the first beast. All that in Genesis 1, all he did was give it breath. My baby more powerful than that. My baby went from breathing from his afterbirth to breathing out his nose and mouth. He already had breath. All I had to do was move the obstruction. And he could breathe more than one way. I'm not a hologram. I ain't no fucking This ain't you push out a 9-pound baby and tell me this experience ain't real. That's why they always talk like that. That computer talk to y'all. This is a holographic experience. My pussy say it wasn't. The stitches in there says it wasn't. Excuse my language. Sorry, y'all. Yes, he was given power to give breath to the image of the first beast, which means, how do you give breath to an image? You become mercenary about it. You become it has no life till you tell people about it. So you enveligize. You become enveligical. What is that? When they come and give the gospel, blah blah blah. It's hard to do these words. So yeah, Jesus had no life until they became evangelizers and start teaching the gospel of Jesus. Otherwise, you would have never known about no Jesus. You had nothing to do with Jesus. And then they told you the one that killed the man you've never fucking met. But they want you to get over slavery. Then the benefits that they had got from slavery. You see how they giving you the knowledge ass, backwards ass knowledge to make you confuse people, stupid people, so that it could speak and cause all who refuse to worship the image to be killed, which means the dragon what? He spoke like a dragon, which means he came ready to kill anyone who refuted this knowledge. He said, this is what happened. This is what's real. And if you don't believe it, I'm going to kill you. And he did. And now we don't care no more. So now he put up a new weapon. He got new weapons. And we still don't care no more. He also forced everyone, big and small, great and rich, poor, free and slave, to receive the mark on his right hand or on his forehead so he could buy, sell. So no one could buy or sell unless he had the mark, which is the name of, yep, we already went through that. If you can buy and sell in this realm, you got the mark. I got the mark of the beast. Yeah, I do. But I also have something. I also have something else that the beast don't have, that the beast can't give me, which is why I can still see through the 3D matrix. I have something more powerful on me than the mark of the beast, which is why I can see through and I'm fourth dimensional. So go study. I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. Let that slap you around for a minute. Get your dictionaries. Remember, do not study that Bible without your dictionary. And study agriculture. Study the dust bowls. Study all this GMO food. Ain't part of the food that they make GMO drought resistant? Why do you gotta make drought resistant food? Because they know that shit is coming. They know it's coming. Don't touch it. I love you. Have a great one, goddess. Greetings and salutations, and thank you for everyone that came in. Like I said, like, subscribe, and share this wonderful knowledge. As always, I know my words are worth more than my weight in gold. Hit that Cash App. Gratitude. Love you all.